and welcome back to the Buckeye Readers Chat. I'm Nicole.
I'm Patty.
And today we're going to discuss book covers. And just to clarify, book cover preferences are subjective, so they're up to the person who's looking at the cover to really decide. But today Patty and I are going to discuss the book covers that we like, why we like them, and book covers we didn't like, and maybe why we didn't like them. So Patty, tell me a little bit about covers you do like, and why do you like them?
Well, for me, the book covers started when my kids were younger and they'd pull a book out. I'm like, what are you looking for? So something for kids' books, at least, you can see something that's interesting, something that's cute, or,
something kind of interesting.
Bland.
Yeah.
Might attract the airplane lovers, but I don't know, something that catches my eye. What catches my eye is not going to catch your eye. What catches your eye?
So the things that catch my eye are something that the story's a little bit about. I like to see in the cover that there's something in it that catches my attention about what the story is. Right. So this one has a lot going on. But if we wanted to narrow it down a little bit, this book is part of a series that has a breakdown. Each one does a fairy tale retelling, and so on this cover in particular we can see a very long braid, and so it's really easy for me to see that this is going to be about Rapunzel. Yes, so that catches my attention because I'm interested in Rapunzel, so it's something that is going to be more interesting to me. I also like it when the covers are a little bit pretty too. I am a little bit of a snob that way. I like having something pretty on the cover. So this one, Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology is all about Norse mythology, obviously, and it's got Thor's hammer on the front, and it looks really pretty. So that's some of the ones that I really enjoy based on their covers.
When I was reading more romance books, like this one, Amish, definitely told me that it was Amish. It was interesting. Karen Kingsbury, hers, like this one has a couple, so it drew my eye. I knew I was reading something romance. Besides, that one doesn't. Doesn't show that.
Yeah.
As I started reading mysteries, so these two are cozy mysteries. I like this one. Draws my eye. Very colorful. This one, not so much. It's a good story. I read the story. I really liked it. I've recommended this book. But the cover is kind of so-so. Again, sometimes I read by the author, even if, I'm sorry, it's a boring cover, I think. Good story, good author. We know that, so we don't necessarily need a great cover.
Right.
But I like a good cover. You know, and that's why I was pointing out some of these. Ace Atkins, it's got the shooter on there. Okay, I know what that story is going to be about. Good mystery if I want a good thriller.
Right. Well, I like what you pointed out about what you don't like in covers. I'm pretty similar. I don't like anything that's really too plain, and it doesn't give me, I mean, I know that the story's about a man and a woman, but that's as much as I get out of this cover. I'd be interested to find out more. I'm not really a fan of covers that are words only. So Jojo Moynihan's series, Me Before You, this isn't the same book, but it's part of the same series where the cover is just words. It doesn't catch my attention. It doesn't really tell me anything about what I'm going to get into. So that's where I kind of get away. This G.N.D. Nelson book, it has a little bit of color to it, and so it caught my attention because of that. But again, it goes back to very plain, very simple, doesn't give me a lot to go off of, and it's just mostly words. So unless I knew what it was about, it's not exactly my first choice to pick up. So,
yeah, as I browse through the aisles as I'm putting books away, or just looking for another book, I've found some good authors and I pull them out. So I've learned to look inside the cover because the cover sometimes is good, sometimes it's not.
Right.
And so the storyline now, or the author, if I know the author, if I don't know the author, I'm like, let me give it a try. But I like a good cover. Kids like a good cover.
Yeah.
It really does matter.
Yeah, I think kids' books are classics for having good covers. If you don't have a good cover, your kid's not going to want to pick that book
Right,
up.
yeah.
So they invest, I think publishers invest a lot in making sure that kids' books have really great covers. Whereas, like you said, a David Baldacci, you don't necessarily have to have a great cover if you have a big following.
Yep.
Because people are going to pick it up because it's David Baldacci.
They are.
So another fun fact, I did do a little research on this subject, was the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. Do you know what year that specific idiom came from?
I don't. 1900s, 1800s, 2000s?
You are very close, yes, and you're saying 1800s. So the first idiom, don't judge a book by its cover, was recorded in June 1867 in a newspaper, Pica Democrat. The specific quote was, don't judge a book by its cover, see a man by his cloth, as there is often a good deal of solid worth and superior skill underneath a jacket and yaller pants. And yaller means yellow, in case you were wondering.
Yaller.
Yeah, so, well, that's our topic today on book covers. We'd love to hear what some of your favorite book covers are, or maybe you can tell us about a book cover that surprised you, where the book was a lot better than the cover was. All of these items we talked about today are available for checkout here at the library, so visit our website for more information about the hours and how to place holds.
Sounds good. I'll do.
Awesome.
Hope you do.
Thanks so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.